Alrighty, hello and welcome. This is Sweet John 33, back with some more, playing some Dominion tonight against Spiraler for season 48 of League. Uh, we are tuning in after game one, which I went second in and lost, and now it is game two, start of game two, and I am starting this one off. Let's take a look at the kingdom. This, like the last kingdom, looks like there's no trashing. Ironmonger Tunnel. Also, Herald and Ironmonger with Patron and Courtier with Patron. So Patron seems really good. And I guess we're building some amount of deck with Ironmongers, Swashbucklers, maybe some Heralds, and then Courtier, Patron. So I think we do just want a Fisherman to start. We want as many actions as possible. Is it Fisherman Patron or Fisherman Ironmonger? Probably Patron, so we can stick Swashbucklers into our deck earlier, or Courtiers into our deck earlier. And that I do think the Villagers will come in handy, so Patron's probably best here. It might lead to us like getting less Ironmongers, but I think that's fine. This is a pretty interesting draw. I'll just take another Fisherman. There's Oasis Tunnel. Sure. Okay, we don't get to play our Patron, which is a bummer. But we can take a Courtier. Probably Swashbuckler's better to start. Well, Swashbuckler helps you draw, get coffers. It could be that this is just a pretty money-ish deck that just gets the treasure chest off of Patron coffers and doesn't try to build with Ironmongers and Heralds. It's a bit tough. We get a lot of money here without anything good to overpay for. So if we hit the Swashbuckler next turn, it will be nice. Gonna take a Courtier. Yeah, so we do hit that, and we're not gonna play the Fisherman, I don't think, unless we need it to hit a price point. I'm taking two Ironmongers now. Yeah. How much is in this shuffle? Not that much, right? So let's go ahead and play this. Because now we're really likely to line that up. To line Courtier Patron up. We will go ahead and just take... Let's see. Do I just want an Ironmonger? Yeah, I think I just want an Ironmonger. Nice. Okay. Feel this. Get a coffers. Get action. Buy. And then play the Patron. And we have... Well, we have 8 if we want it. I don't think we want the treasure chest yet. So I actually think we will just take those. I mean, it's not that many cards to draw. There's also lots of alternate payload with Vineyard. Heralds aren't going to be that. I mean, Heralds are never really going to be more than a 50-50, but it's still fine, I think. They power up Vineyard, so... Lots of ways to gain gold here, though, which makes me question how money-ish we should play. But then Vineyard makes me say, and Tunnel make me say, no, let's build. But I think I'm just on for adding more Ironmongers and this another Swashbuckler when I get the chance. Yeah, it's a bit tough to decide whether you need the extra villager or not from playing the courtier, or playing the patron, but I think just having one villager should be enough to really get you where you need to go. I would just take coin buy here and get something really nice. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, they already had 8. I guess then that's fine. Swashbuckler, Ironmonger. I'm going courtier. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm gonna play that. We don't get to the courtier. Yeah, it would be pretty nice to have. I think we want another Swashbuckler here. We want to be able to play our stuff more consistently. And with this villager having and these Ironmongers in here, I don't think it's gonna be so bad. And we take more consistency before we take more payload. There's also ritual, so the long game I feel well there's ritual, but you can't trash any of the curses that you get. So it basically turns a gold into almost a province, like yeah. It's a good alternate way to score. I mean, yeah, that was not the perfect way to draw that. Yeah, we'll definitely keep that, and then just take some coin here and get another Ironmonger. Sure. I mean, why not? We don't want to trigger shuffle without these swashbucklers in it. But that said, we can just do this, which is nice. And then we can take a Herald and stack our deck really well here with... I have 4 Ironmongers down there, I think. And then a Courtier. But I think I'd rather just stack all the Ironmongers and not the Courtier. Is there anything else good down there? Probably not. Let's overpay 4. Okay. Oh, nice. And we get to a swashbuckler on top. That's great. That's a really good Ironmonger hit for them. We don't even need that great of hits, but it would be nice. They get to reveal Patron. You get another buy here. Again, they're kind of somehow... Well, they feel they're ahead. And it's sort of tough to say how. Because they have this extra Courtier and otherwise are equivalent. But I now have this Herald, and I definitely want to get a Courtier this turn, and probably Ironmonger. We're gonna get to tear through the deck here, which is nice. Easily get through, potentially 8 cards, and then we have 2 fishermen, 2 swashbucklers. So like we could potentially be drawing deck here if all goes well. They're taking the golds. We're still, I just don't agree with. I feel like they ruin your deck control, which. Like they're just gonna province from every turn from here on out, I suppose, which is pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Keep that. Discard that. Keep that. Okay, that's actually too many good reveals here. We want this, and then we want this, and now we can play the Herald. It's not going to reveal anything. Yeah. Reveal. Take action buy because it's not. There's nothing else that could be better for us to take. Play this and then take Courtier Swashbuckler. Or Courtier Ironmonger. Probably Courtier Ironmonger. That's nice. Well, their deck is going to be able to take 8 provinces pretty well. That's the thing. I need to be able to take them faster. Like, I suppose the thing is that if I can outscore that in 7 turns, I probably should, right? But I mean, how many actions am I really going to have? 5, 7, 9, 11, 12, 13 right now. So vineyards are worth 4 points for me. That doesn't seem good. That seems actually pretty bad. One, for a lot of reasons, because it just keeps them from getting the chest back. Okay, keep that. Keep that. I really didn't want. I wanted to be. Okay, keep that. Actually, that's kind of nice because I don't really want discard. Definitely take like buy coins here. We have a swashbuckler down there. That's nice. Let's take another swashbuckler and another courtier. We need to like dose up on draw basically. And I really don't need the chest. Like, I don't. They can keep the chest. I don't know. Reals province. They'll probably be able to province here, though, because it's just like their deck is full of money. And they have a. Gains 2 golds. Yeah, geez. Okay. Keep that. And that's. Well, it could still be a good turn, right? Yeah. this. I now have the chest. Keep that. Let's play this. There's not really anything. Yeah, let's discard. There's another courtier down there. Okay, cool. So this one will be buy coins. This one will be action buy. This one will be action buy. Probably a little conservative, but this engine should outscore the other one, right? If I take like, I have triple province here. I have triple province here. Did they have double province? Like, yeah, they probably do. I feel like triple or double province and a swashbuckler seems good. So that's spending 6, 7 coffers. Or I could just double province. If I double province and then they single, then I can like, you know, pretty win. But if I double province and I dud, then I'm pretty much just losing, right? Probably I need the swashbuckler. I just really can't have my deck not draw. Okay. They ritual. That's fine by me. Keep. Nice. Ironmonger. Let's keep that. Don't get a coffers off this or that or this. I could courtier reveal, get a gold, and then start gaining coffers that way. I think it's better for me to just play this. I mean, dang, that's all of my villages are down there. Reveal a card, action, buy, and then buy coins. And play it. I think that's the easiest way to go about it. I can double here. I mean, the thing is, so if they take a province next turn, they're going to be at 32. And I will need 17 points. So then if I double province, I'll need double province duchy. Or I can take like duchy swashbuckler here. Well, I'm a little low on village, right? So what about like duchy courtier? It's, well, duchy herald. I mean, like, well, no, I think it's probably better to have 4 swashbucklers. I have down there like 3 ironmongers, a herald, a fisherman, a courtier. I need to get back around, but I could take like duchy tunnel. Let's just do that. I mean, dang. Okay, so I'm like guaranteed to hit if I play this Herald. I think it's like Ironmonger, Fisherman, Courtier down there. Could hit the Courtier, but like that's a 1 in 4. This way just scores a lot and keeps me up in coffers. So if I get to like any of my swashbucklers, I should be able to double. And that would be pretty good for me. But really, I just disagree with how they spent their coffers earlier, because like they were spending like 4 coffers for a Herald that isn't really ever going to do much for their deck, whereas 4 coffers in a deck that's just trying to buy a province at every turn, or you know, occasionally be able to spike double province, like that is, I feel like, much more important. Did I play 3 Courtier? 1, 2. Plays a Courtier. I didn't reveal any before. Yeah, okay. So there is a Courtier down there. Like, coffers are valuable, I guess is all I'm trying to say. And the Herald is not that valuable, because their deck is, they're already like, I feel like they already decided when they took the chest that early that they just didn't want deck control. They wanted just a decent, like a really strong single province deck, which I think would beat my deck. Unless I drew Immaculate like every turn, which I've been drawing pretty well, I'll admit. Then the interesting thing, these Ironmongers with the green in deck might do some work, or they might get clogged. Like it's really, they might draw the green and reveal the coppers in the actions. It's like, so it's high variance, but I could draw really well with all these Ironmongers. We'll see, though. I mean, I feel like I'm in an okay position. I have 4 swashbucklers to their 2, and I have a villager to play it with, so it feels pretty nice in that way. But there's a little too much load on the Ironmongers, I would say, because basically, like, if the Ironmongers reveal actions, then yeah, that's great. You can play all your actions, but you definitely aren't drawing all the way through your deck because you needed to discard those coppers and estates to draw your deck. And if you just discard the coppers and estates, then you run out of villagers really fast. So yeah, I think probably the engine is just too finicky to really be consistent, but you can get to a pretty solid provincing deck. Are they going to take Province Duchy? Province Duchy means I have to get double Province Estate. 2 coffers. Patron, Herald. Loses 4 coins. Top deck's a Patron. So they're going to have a really good turn next turn, basically, is what I'm hearing. They don't get a coffer from that. No, they definitely don't. But not scoring it all seems wrong. Like, I think they should still just be ritualing, but I think they're bummed that they don't. Like, I'll just probably start ritualing here. I mean, it scores more than Duchy, right? So I should do that. I mean, it makes the Ironmongers worse, but only by slightly. I'm replacing a gold with a curse. I'm not replacing like a... I'm not... Instead of gold and a green card, I have just a curse. So it's still probably better. Where they even... Yeah, I think they kind of messed up there. I probably won't... Well, I feel like they looked at their deck, so I feel like I probably won't offer an undo there. Okay, I don't hit the Courtier, which is nice. Okay. Okay. Draw me that Swashbuckler. No. Buy coins. Well, our swashbucklers will be getting us coffers, but there are no villages in there. Okay. Could put a herald in there. I could like just take province duchy. Which I feel like is pretty fine. I don't think they're going to get there with how that last turn went, but we'll see. Yeah, like they need double province to win, and I just don't think their deck isn't doing enough to get double province. Even though they have a pretty good turn here, it seems. I'm going to consider ritualing. We'll see if I can get to double. Yeah, I don't think I can get any more villagers. And my only dual type is down. Oh, my tunnel. Oh. The tunnel actually could be very important here. As a dual type. Because it'll allow me to play both courtiers. Yeah, that. We'll see. Hopefully I can draw the tunnel. Let's go ahead and play this. Play this. Play this. Is that enough? Courtier for action coin. That's 714. Yeah, that's definitely enough. Okay, cool. Yeah, that came in handy, huh? Buy coins. Okay. So I just was able to build a little bit bigger there. But not like I'm not super convinced that what I did was right. I'm just kind of convinced that I didn't like how they played the latter half of that game. Kind of let me back into it. So, but you know, that's 1-1. Now we have, let's see, we have a chapel game. Chapel game with Lost City. We have Kiln, Distant Lands. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good combo. We have Chapel. I have the best draw. So if they have 3-4, I think I just win. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think I just win. Is there anything? Oh, there's Beggar Monastery for money. And also Count Monastery for money and similar reasons. But the coppers. So merchants and silver is pretty good payload, but there's only a traveling fair for buy. So yeah, I mean, if they have 4-3 or 5-2, you know, then it's a game. If they have 3-4, there's a really solid chance that it doesn't matter too much what I do, but I'm gonna do chapel. I'm definitely gonna do traveling fair chapel, and then add probably a silver, and then like silver merchant seer, you know, then Lost City Kiln. Yeah, they don't have it, so I have it, which is just really big. I don't trust the OG this turn, which is probably fine. And I missed the chapel turn 3. Do I want pageant? I probably do. Let's see. It's going to be chapel, copper, I probably just want pageant, I would say. Let's just go with that because, yeah. Now, we're going to do this. So if I... Well, I suppose I just... Basically, if I only trash these two, I can get a silver, and then... That's pretty good. I think I like that, and... Yeah, okay, that's nice. We can get a kiln, or we can just get another silver. Or like a seer. Like, I feel like a kiln has a really good best case if you draw it with the silver right away. I could also just take like Chapel 1 by a merchant. Chapel 1 by a merchant. Take that. We need like... Yeah, I think... Well, the Lost City is pretty good for them is the thing. If I buy a Lost City right now... Whereas if I buy a Seer right now... I'm going to do it. Then we're going to buy a kiln. Because kiln's really going to help us up our payload. Oh, and they had a merchant, so it really doesn't matter. Yeah, they were going to draw a deck. They were either drawing deck or they were drawing deck minus their merchant. So 1 coin. At most, I made them a coin. But 5/6 of the time, I didn't do anything for them. So it's actually pretty nice. Now I can take a kiln, and kiln's going to grab us silvers as we build. Which is really going to be nice for our payload. Pageant, like, we'll see. I haven't really needed to use it, but... Or had any use for it yet, but, you know. I think it's better than a merchant was at that point. A merchant did literally nothing for me. The pageant at least had the opportunity to get me a coffers if it worked out. Yeah. But because my chapel missed turn 3, this really isn't that lopsided. It's pretty even, I would say, considering first player advantage. It's about even. Okay. So I can trash this and get a kiln. This turn we don't get to the Lost City unless they buy one. We can get another kiln. So we can kiln kilns. Does that actually make sense? I don't think so. So what do we take here? Is it a seer? Yeah, we're going to gain a silver here, right? So it probably should be a seer. And take your coffers. That's nice. Great. Okay, so we're going to draw a deck here. Have lots of money. I don't think I want... I want like another kiln. Honestly, like, I mean, I legitimately think that that's what I want. I want to trash all the coppers I can and get another kiln here. Maybe get another... Well, no, I can't do that. Can't get another Lost City off kiln. They kept their Necro around, which... Against the Lost City. Yeah, the Lost City isn't doing like anything for me, so... I suppose let's just do this. Kiln's bottom anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I don't have... Yeah. Let's chapel 3 of these coppers away. Definitely going to gain a copy of silver. Definitely going to gain a copy of kiln. So now we're just on for more village. Because we can start kilning those and kilning all of our stuff, really. Oh, nice. Okay. So I can kiln a seer if I want to. Or I can kiln a kiln. So I'll need to think about this. So if I kiln, then I'll have 3 kilns. I need to get... I'll have 10 money, 2 coffers. So I can get like Traveling Fair, Lost City, Lost City. Yeah, that's a thing for sure. If I kiln a seer, well, that just makes me more consistent. But I don't. I think I just take Lost City here, and then I could kiln a seer. Kiln the silver, kiln the seer, then take Lost City, Distant Lands. Yeah, that's probably the way to go. It's a little bit less greedy, but wow, okay, it actually works that way. Yeah, I do want that extra silver, and then Traveling Fair for Lost City on top, Distant Lands not on top. And this turn should be pretty good. I mean, the more distant... I can, like... If I get more Lost Cities, I can just, like, loop. I can do lots of Distant Lands a turn. We'll see how that goes. But I only have 3... Yeah, right. So, okay. Let's play the Seer. That's going to scoop up lots of stuff. Yep. Okay, well, there's a Seer there, so... But it's 3 actions, right? So, either way. So, basically, I can kiln... Same thing as before. I can kiln the kiln. I have more economy than them, though, which is nice. Let's see. I think I just kiln the Distant Lands. Don't put this one down. Just take another silver. And go, like, Seer Lost City. Oof, that's it's not a great starting hand. I mean, it's a good thing I stacked those 2. But they're starved for draw now, so I think we should be fine. Not starved for draw, but we're just like in better shape. I feel like. They have 4 already. Wow. And that's a first player right there. My economy's quite a bit better, I feel like. And they're killing merchants, which is just not as... which I could do. Yeah. What are they going to get? 2 distant lands? Like, I mainly just don't think they're that important. At some point, I should grab some merchants. They're going to be really good with the seer. Those are all 3 of the silvers, though. Or I only have 1 silver left in there, which is... that's pretty bad. There's a chapel, too, so... it's not like it's not going to work for me, but... and there's 2 more seers, so it should be fine. Yeah, they want... yeah, that's interesting. Okay. It's not great. Okay, here we go. So Distant Lands is the last card, which means we will go Distant Lands, Kiln, Kiln, take another silver. This time we have 14. So we're still just gonna go. I mean, it could be like Merchant, Gladiator. None of those stack to the top, though. Do we even want to add more terminals? I don't think we do, so we don't need to add more Lost Cities. We just want to add... if I had 1 more coin, this would be great. I could do Seer double Merchant, but here... is Seer single Merchant good enough? Probably. It's probably fine. But it could just be 2 Seers. I feel like it's 2 Seers and I just get another Kiln. Let's do it like that. That's a really good hand. And I Kiln the Kiln this turn. They still have 1 distant land, or 2 distant lands to put down. Which means I have an advantage on like actions. Where I can gain and play. Well, I don't even really, right? Oh, that's the end of their turn. Nice. Yeah, because they just don't have all these Seers. So I feel like how could they... I don't know. I don't think they have any Seers. And they've been helped by my drawing them cards, so okay. Yeah, we're gonna kill the Kiln here. And then just like continue to do stuff with merchant, like 3s, basically. Gladiator I don't think gets bought, even though it's pretty crazy if you get to be the first fortune. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. I just have a lot of silvers in there. Top deck's 2 Seers. Yeah, it's okay. Kiln. Take another Kiln. Draw that. I'll probably just kill another seer, though. Here. End actions. I could just Traveling Fair and take double province. Because they're going to have... That's really going to hurt my draw. But I did gain a Lost City and a Seer this turn. But I'm overdrawing. I think I should just stop. Like, I think hitting 18 is probably pretty nice. Of course, yeah, I'm going to draw lots of junk in our opening hand. But now it's like you just killing all the Seers. Killing your draw and be super consistent. And yeah, they're going to get a Distant Lands down. They get to do that. Do they have another Lost City? I think they do. Do they have a Lost City? Or do I have 5? I think I have 5. I probably need to not kill any more Lost Cities. Really badly. Oh, they have that though. Okay. They're going to draw me a card. That's nice. It's very nice of them. They get to put that down. But they don't have enough payload to get double province. Yet. So momentarily I have a lead. But I feel like it's enough of a lead to where I can pressure with piles and maintain my lead. If they single here, I double, then it's down to 3, then they double, then I single and I win. Yeah, that would work. I'd win by like 4. The main thing I need to think about is like if I double here. Well, let's see how many points they're at, because if they go province duchy, then they'll be 9 points ahead. They'll be 9 points, so if I double, I'll be 7 points ahead, which means then if they were able to kill 2 lost cities, that's pretty bad. So really the kilns, I can't 3 kilns. They're taking a count so they can gain more points. I think I shouldn't take more than 2 seers this turn. I probably should just take 1, honestly. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, that's a little scarier, I would say. Draws a silver, reveals 3 seers. Yeah, that'll happen. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. Do I want another kiln? Brings it to 4. That seems pretty difficult for them to take 4 of these. Yeah, I will take that, and then let's take Traveling Fair, Province, Duchy. So I have my Traveling Fair paid for next turn. But yeah, drawing's going to be tough. Seer decks are notoriously bad at holding up to that kind of thing. But Well, I suppose this loses to... Well, I took enough points. I don't know. I think it's going to be fine. If they're stopping here, then yeah. Okay, we'll be good. One sec, I gotta plug in my computer. Yeah, okay. So I just need to pile, right? So that's okay. That's well, it doesn't exactly. Um, we'll just do this first. We will kiln this Lost City. Then we'll play the Seer. Then we'll kiln this Lost City. Play this. I'm getting a phone call from... Oh. Oops. And then kiln this. Did I do that right? Yeah, sure. It should be fine. Kiln Duchy Estate. Okay. All right. Well, that was game 3. I was able to get that one. Okay, let's edit the table. I was able to get a game going first, going second, which is great. Let's see if we can keep the train going. It's now 2-1, and my start on what should be a very nice first player board. I even get to start with Recruiter, although it's not really that amazing compared to Masquerade to start, but and we don't have that many terminals. So, and like Masquerade Remake's pretty good open as well. So we start Horse Recruiter. We want to get to Governor ASAP. A lot going on here. Silver does not seem right. I mean, I suppose with Remake, but I don't know. This is great. Do I want a governor? Let's see. I have the horse, so it's possible I play whatever I get here. I would like a remake. The thing is, there's actually kind of hard to get gains here. But I think we just like take a governor. I think we're just taking Recruiter, Governor, Nomad Camp, maybe an Apprentice. Like it's gonna be maybe Governor is premature. I don't know. Honestly, probably was, but every play of Governor that gets us a gold. Yeah, okay. So we get to a 3 here. We will take a mask, right? We'll take a mask and a gold. Mask still seems better than Menagerie right now. I mean, it basically does what Recruiter does. It just doesn't give you a coffer. Okay. Yeah, we are going to do that. I'm going to take... I don't really want the Nomad Camp to the top of the deck, but we're going to take it. We want that buy. Oh, and it means it's basically sombrero because of that. That's fine, though. We can just take Menagerie and another governor. And then we want Apprentice next. Menagerie really working well already. That's a pretty stellar hand for it. Okay. Play Menagerie. We're going to play Masquerade in case we draw into an estate here. That's actually pretty nice because we want more estates to trash to our recruiter. We kind of just want to draw to the end here because there's junk down there. Play the Nomad Camp and just take like... I think just like Apprentice, Governor, and then we just buy Governors. Maybe take another Nomad Camp at some point, but like I don't think we need to have that many buys, I guess is what I'm saying. With the Apprentice draw, Governor should be just insanely efficient at getting provinces to where we don't really need buy, is what I'm thinking. Okay, so my opponent doesn't get their Menagerie off, which makes sense. We have a lot of copper still in our deck. And then again, and this Apprentice is really going to help offset that. I mean, drawing 6 cards is just going to be so good. And then if we ever run out of villagers, we can just burn a gold for 6. So really just like all we want is governors right now. And if they give us some silvers, which I don't think they've given us any, we might even trash a Menagerie for a governor this turn so we can take 3. I have 1, 2, 3, I think. I have 3 now, so I can take 3 more this turn. So that's pretty good. Yeah, so I can have more governors than them. And I have this Apprentice, so I'm just overall feel very like I'm in a commanding position. And I have the Mask, which, I mean, they're just less trash than I am. That is pretty important that they okay, that's fine by me. Play Recruiter here, trash the estate, of course. Play this Apprentice. We can definitely do this. If we can take 3 governors if we do... That's 6, 8. So if we hadn't played that last governor. So basically if we But does that help you enough to where it offsets the cost? Like, does getting that last governor do enough? I feel like it's just fine. I feel like I just don't need... Right. Okay, that was pretty dumb. Now I kind of get stuck here. And I think I just like take Governor Menagerie. Why did I not realize that I had a... Yeah, it was a bit silly of me. I don't think I want to stack 2 golds on top of my deck, although I do think that you are going to need to draw me cards. What do I get for playing this? So I only put 1 extra card on top of the deck, right? And I get to trash a card. So, and in the return I get... Probably Masquerade's just better than Menagerie at this point. No, let's just still take it. That's not a great hand, I have to say. Hoping that they draw me more. I mean, drawing off 1 governor is not bad. Probably I just need to... Why didn't I just take 2... I might be throwing this game away. I really didn't think about those buys. But I think I'm just so ahead, it shouldn't matter. No, I can also trigger the Menagerie. Yeah, we'll do that then. That's gained onto your deck. I don't want that. So they now have more governors than me, but less golds. I had 2 golds on top of my deck, so yeah, we'll see here. Really gonna have to see. They're gonna take another governor, I would assume, and like a Menagerie. I think I'm ahead enough in payload to where it's not gonna matter, but oh, there's Dominate. Well, I was not even looking at that. Wow, okay. All right, then. Definitely want to reassess my goals here. I'm going to draw with one of these. Mask this guy. Oh, I will take a remake. What does it do for me? I don't know yet. I could turn the Menagerie into... I can do all sorts of stuff. So, yeah, that seems good to me. Do this. We need a draw here. We have the Apprentice now, which means I can remake. That's 14, right? So... But I mean, okay, let's trash this into a nomad camp, trash this into a governor, play this governor, gain gold, play this, draw everything. That's going to get us to dominate. And then I can get a gold here. I can take dominate and a 2. Well, no, I can draw it, right? So why not? Dominating a 5. That seems better to me. And I give them back the remake this turn, which I don't love, but... Oh, that's a pretty good hand. have 5 golds and buys and gains a governor. And we end up splitting the governors 5-5 after all that. Remake's pretty nice, but what is it? I don't know if it does anything important now, so it's probably fine. They have the dominate, but I can potentially take 5 provinces. If I get to my, let's see, they gave me how many silvers? Like enough. So if I trash a province, so let's go ahead and draw with this first one. Draw here. Again, what does it do? Do they have a nomad camp that they can turn into something? But I don't think it's too big of a deal. That's a silver. Definitely don't mind getting that. We need to recruit a gold, I think, here coming up. Let's go ahead and do that. Well, maybe we can just recruit a silver. What's this last card? What is this last card? Is it another menagerie? I thought I trashed another menagerie. No, let's just count. 8, 3, 5. I mean, I can just come so close that there's no way, right? It's also another silver. Yeah, I think this is 1 coin, but it's like triple province dominate, which is gonna be enough for me unless I really dud hard this next turn. It should be fine. There's a menagerie. That goes to the top of your deck. I don't know. I don't want that on top of my deck. I think there is a world in which I can do everything here, and honestly, I probably missed it. But with like not recruiting a silver, but I'm not worried here. This is a little bit tough. I guess I just pass a silver. I think they don't have anything good to pass either, or just pass the mask. I'll just pass the silver. I mean, dominate does score what, 15 points, so 30, and then they need 20. They need all 8 duchies, so yeah, it's not really gonna happen. Okay. GG, and that is now 3-1 in my favor. So let's see if I can get this game here. If I can. Yeah, they needed all the duchies to come back, so it makes sense. This game is like Haggler Hoard Money, which is sad to go second on, but probably fine. Counterfeit seems pretty nice still, though. We do have Peddler to make like building some make sense, and Legionary also to make building some make sense. I mean, Yeah, Patron's probably pretty good. Courtyard is not good enough, I think, to to get a terminal for. Patron should be pretty darn nice. They do take the courtyard. I think it's just going to be too rough with all the terminals. If I don't bottom deck anything, I'm still chilling here. Another patron, huh? Wharf's got to be better than counterfeit in this on this board. I already don't want. I mean, they're just better silvers, right? So that's fine. Now I'll take a counterfeit. And I'm going to get another Wharf next turn. So I suppose really it's a bit greedy because I want the Wharf in my deck more than I want the counterfeit in my deck. So maybe that's, yeah. They get to play their counterfeit immediately because I guess they're a turn ahead, huh? Well, they had the courtyard, so their shuffle is going through faster. That's what's going on. Yeah, they turn 4 got to play it, so they got to take the. They have weird shuffles going on. Here it's just another Wharf though, and maybe a silver, I think. Horde is good, but I'm actually not. Well, Horde's good. It's got to be good, right? Haggler silver. Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's you are gonna want. Yeah, not wrong. You're gonna want a haggler in play every once in a while. For me, it could be like platinum, or it could just be like Wharf Horde. Peddler. Probably it's like Wharf Counterfeit Peddler. So I have the villagers to support that. Haggler's pretty good, but you're only ever gonna get it's just one gain. The thing is mainly that it gets you platinums when you buy colony. I feel like that's pretty big. So like I would take it on my next 5, I suppose. But like getting well, I would just get a horde. Okay, they get peddlers off of it, which is nice. That's great. I mean, like, yeah, sure, it's probably worth it. I have 2 counterfeits. Well, we both have 2 counterfeits, but I have 3 wharves to their 1, and we're even on peddlers. So, I mean, I feel like that's just gonna be enough. We do want to make sure we keep this villager around. Is the thing. So hopefully, we don't have to spend it this turn, because this is going to be a good turn for getting peddlers. I mean, unless we get a haggler in play, that's always great. Or another Wharf, that's fine too. Yeah, gains of platinum, right? I mean, that's just like really good. Okay, nice. Well, that's pretty solid, I would say. And we get to take like we can take platinum patron peddler. Probably peddlers are just better though, but like peddlers could very easily just be better than another patron there. It's not clear to me. Okay, here we go. We get to this haggler, 3 buys, and nothing costs less than copper, right? So cheaper. So we can get like peddler. Do we want Wharf or do we just want like all 3 of the last peddlers? Our deck's pretty thin. Honestly, probably just want like that. That seems good to me. Gonna dead draw this other Wharf. That's okay. This horde is gonna be useful, I'm convinced. Geez, though, that's like colony. You know, definitely a peddler. Could be like Wharf Silver. Yeah, because we're not going to get a Wharf in play for a while. Let's just add money. Thing is, we actually don't have that many stop cards at this point. I mean, we have our estates, but a lot of peddlers. I've trashed a lot of coppers. I think I've trashed like 5 coppers. This next turn is going to suck. This turn and the next one are not going to be great, but I should be able to get to Colony Platinum. And then like Duchy Patron. Silver's probably better at this point because I'm never, yeah. All the estates are down there. That's bad. They're also out of their villager though. But here's where it pays to have 4 wharfs as opposed to 1. Wow. Huh. Well, I don't see any need to do that. Let's just go. Yeah, I feel like I'm fine. I mean, everything's low, but I have the advantage in draw, so I can colony here with a Wharf in play, another counterfeit, and all my good cards down there. But they don't. Yeah, there's no way they double colony, right? So we'll take colony here and just say that I think we're good. It's a province. Okay. Play the Wharf for sure. Can take double province. There's another Wharf down there. No, we drew other Wharf, so that should be fine. It's not a big deal. Our counterfeits down here, I think. They take the gardens. How much is that scored? Not that much. Cool. Okay. Oh, we do have another Wharf down here. Great. Oh, right, because we have a lot of Wharfs. Play the Patron. Play the Wharf. And that's very close. It is double province gardens, which is gotta be really close to just like being an overwhelming amount of points. Now it's colony estate. Or just, well, it could be province duchy, and then all I need is province. Let's do it that way. Well, that's a little scary, huh? Well, I have both. I have a villager, huh? That's nice. If they can get double... No, they can't. They can't do anything that crazy. Okay. If they could take double colony province, that would win, right? So, but there's just no way. All I need to do is take a province here. That should be fine. What'd they get? Well, they got the haggler early, and they skipped out on more wharfs. That's my main, like, criticism. This is pretty bad, though. But I guess really, no matter what I did, I wasn't avoiding this. So if they can score, okay, they don't have much of a turn. That's a little bit too close for comfort. I mean, pretty bad draw there. The horde didn't really pay off, I have to say. But let's just do this and actions. Province and buys. Okay. All right. That's 4-1 going to the last here. I start. So let's see. Oh, we have Triumph, Shepherd, lots of good stuff here. Okay. All right. We got to think about this board. This is a long think board. Okay, so Sleigh Festival doesn't really draw. Well, Procession Horse. I hear that's pretty good. Develop. We don't really want to get rid of our estate, so develop's not so good. Although it's the only way to trash copper, so that's fine. We have Swashbuckler for draw 2, but I think we're just doing Procession Sleigh for draw. Getting a bunch of shepherds and then triumphing. So what's the best way to get after that? Is it Sleigh Shepherd? Kind of think so. We just want to play Procession really fast. Shepherd as the first 4, definitely agree with that. Here we can buy a Procession. That's really nice. We'll just discard 1. Play this. Take another Sleigh. That's fine. Will we take Farmer's Market? Probably. It's probably fine to take. Like, do we want to trash any coppers? I feel like Farmer's Market will do more for us. We want another Procession here. What's down there? Let's see. An estate, an estate. So there's an estate down there. Which means I'm fine drawing and the pasture. That's fine, right? I mean, there's still a procession and 2 horses down there. Do we even want one of these 5s? Is Swashbuckler any good? Probably not. Market's probably good, though. I'll take that. But really, the procession stuff's got to start like... Oh, right. And there's Lurker to get back stuff that we trashed. Okay. Procession in there. Sleigh to put in hand. Proc this. Gain an action card for... Yep. More of that. Will... When we draw that last estate, which is apparently never... We do get around to the other proc. That's nice. We didn't really... That was pretty poorly planned on my part. Wow, a lot of... Okay, let's see. Let's play this so we can see what's down there. We can proc the farmer's market. And then gain a card on 4. Probably a shepherd. Oh no, well, we can just stack a proc, right? So we stack that for next turn. And we can take Citadel Farmer's Market. Or Citadel Sleigh. I want the farmer's market back. Yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to proc. Well, suppose we don't need to chain it like that, huh? We can just proc the horse, then decide if we want to proc the proc. They get to do that stuff, but this game should be over very soon. And I need to be careful because Triumph is going to be huge. Yeah, having a lurker is pretty nice, though. 2 buys. What do they take? Citadel, Triumph. Okay. So I get to proc this. Gain an action card for 4 coins. Let's do that. Now I will proc a proc. Play this. Take another proc. I just still want to keep doing that, I think. Gain an action card for 5 coins. That's probably going to be a market. It seems situationally better. We now really want to draw around to these other procs. Here we go. Because we want to like proc, play a horse. Yeah, let's put that in our hand. We can like get a lot of buys. Farmer's market twice. We'll put that in hand. I think we need to, then we're going to play this twice. Market. 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 And then like 5, 8 buys. It's close. I don't think we pile. Well, maybe we pile. I think we pile here. We have we don't have enough money. Yeah, I think we might lose this one. Well, we can take away all the triumph points, right? Because we've gained so many cards. So, okay, yeah, let's definitely do that. Let's see. If we take 3 estates, that brings us down to 13. Triumph. Triumph, pay that off. Now we're at 8. And there's 3 left, and we can triumph, pay that off. So we need to buy 4 estates, I think. 1. Well, I can also... No, I probably don't. Oh, can I just get... Wait, let's... I probably can get to, like, more than half VP, right? Let's see. Actually... Flash undo... I think I can. I think if I just buy out like all the coppers. So I need 7 buys. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Triumph, debt, triumph, debt, triumph, debt. And I think there's not enough points left in the... Right? Because that's 48, 24. So yeah, that's GG's. Yeah, there's not enough points left. So cool. All right. All right. Thank you for watching. This has been Sweet John 33.